Welcome to Spooky Scary Sunday. Ooh. I didn't do any for 2 weeks because I was busy and stuff. Anyways, we're going to be reacting to a new channel that I've never reacted to. I was on TikTok searching for short horror films and stuff, and then I ended up on a channel called Mr. Friend. Today, we're going to be reacting to Bad Boy Oliver, and probably one more video. Anyways, if you want to react to this video, go down in the description, show the creator some love, and let's start.
Once upon a time, in the town of Meadowshare, little Oliver was on his way to see his aunt and uncle.
This reminds me of
Say
the
hello,
boy on
Oliver.
the camera.
He had just turned 8 years old, and
It's
so
probably
now that he was a
inspired.
big boy, he was
The boy
allowed
on
to
the
take the
camera is
bus
probably
alone.
inspired by this.
Just a short hop, skip, and a jump to go. Do you know the way from here, Oliver? Ah, it appears he does. Oliver hadn't seen his aunt and uncle since he was 4, so he was very excited to go and play at their house. Although, he was a little nervous. What if they didn't recognize him anymore? Stop that, Oliver. You're not 7 anymore.
Right, itching up on his ass.
Why, hello there, my dear boy. Made it here safely, I see. Goodness, how you've grown. Your aunt and I are just delighted to have you here.
Oh,
Hi, Uncle Charles.
his aunt
Oliver
look kind
wanted
of.
that. Well, come on
His
inside, my
aunt look
lad.
kind of
Your Auntie Pat has just made a batch of her famous walnut cookies.
fine.
Here's your room, Oliver. I'm sorry, it's not much. We still haven't gotten round to redecorating yet. Uncle Charles? What's that? Hmm? Oh, him? Why, that's Mr. Bobo. Your father and I used to adore him when we were children. Why, we could have sworn he had a mind of his own at times. Mr. Bobo?
He probably did.
Well, I'll let you get settled. Go on in and make yourself comfortable. Hi there, Mr. Bobo.
As a rat. Ooh, giant rat. That would be a big teddy bear or something like that.
What was that?
Ooh.
Where did he go? I'm just imagining things. He's not real. He's not real. This is just a dream. He's not real.
Oh, you were sleeping real nice.
Huh?
I, you see,
Oh,
the thing as
I
me
guess
as a
it was
kid,
just a dream. Oliver spent the day
I
playing with his
couldn't,
favorite
if
toy while his
something
aunt and
had a
uncle worked in the basement.
ever since I watched Chucky,
But he was finding it hard to have much fun.
I couldn't leave any toy to look at me, or I couldn't keep a toy in the room. I would always bring it out to another room and made sure it stayed there.
I'm not scared of you, Mr. Bobo. You're just a silly doll, and you're not real. Ah. Ah.
They fall? It likes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Bobo. Please don't be mad. Huh? What's that?
Are they watching him?
I see
Oh,
you've hurt Mr. Bobo, Oliver. That's a bad boy. Uncle Charles, why is there a camera in Mr. Bobo? If you'd have just played quietly and been a good boy, I wouldn't have to do this. Uncle Charles?
right. Yes. It wasn't that scary. It was kind of boring. But still support them though. Still support them. Anyways, this one is called A Man with No Mouth. Also by Mr. Friend. Anyways, let's start. Mr. Friend presents Timothy and the Man with No Mouth.
It was an ordinary night at the Green residence, and little Timothy was getting ready to begin his maths homework on his new computer he'd received for his birthday. The only trouble was, Timothy wasn't very good at maths.
That's 6, right? 5 divided by
It was far past Timothy's
30 divided
bedtime,
by
and he had
5.
still not made any headway.
6.
"Oh, why is maths so hard?" Timothy exclaimed. At that moment, Timothy heard a noise coming from the back garden. What was that? Timothy looked out of the window to see what made that noise. It was very dark. I could have sworn I heard something from out there. Huh? Timothy took another peek out of the window. He definitely saw something this time. a thin, naked figure standing in the middle of the garden.
Thin
It was looking
and
right at
naked.
little Timothy, and it cocked its head and waved.
That's a PDF file for
Who on
sure.
earth is that? Timothy gasped with affright. He didn't want whoever that was looking into his room. Who was that? Why did they have no clothes on? 100 questions raced through young Timothy's mind. But then he quickly remembered. He still had to finish his maths homework by tomorrow.
Six.
30 divided by 5.
Use the fingers.
Oh. Just when Timothy was drifting off into sleep, he heard something right outside his window. Huh? Timothy knew he shouldn't go and see,
But he
but he
still
was a
went
curious
and
little chap.
yes, because he white. That's exactly why, because he white. Caucasian activities.
Ah! 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 Who on earth are you? What on earth are you? The man at the window stayed completely silent. Where's your mouth? Why were you hiding in my garden? What do you want?
Where you got parents.
Ah! Huh? What are you trying to say?
Wait, is he telling you the answer? 6?
My maths problem? Are you trying to help me with my homework? Well, I see. Timothy slid over
If
to
you
his
find a
computer
naked man
and
at your
cautiously pressed the
window
number 6 on his
that
keyboard.
tell you he wants to help you with your homework, don't believe him. Please. Alright.
By gosh, you were right. The answer was indeed 6. How smart you are. Timothy went back over to the window. You're not so scary after all. You just wanted to help me with my homework. Is that right? Huh? Do you want to come inside? I'm not sure. I'm not really supposed to be talking to strangers, let alone let them in my bedroom. I'll tell you what, though, since we're now friends, you can come back tomorrow and help me with tomorrow's questions. The man then slunk off into the night as Timothy went to bed.
Oh shit.
Huh?
Is the window open?
The next evening, Timothy went up to his room to get started on his new maths homework.
3 times 3
Once
is
again,
9.
it was very difficult,
Right.
and he was struggling to solve it.
One,
Timothy went over to the
plus
window
3,
and looked out into
6,
the garden.
9, yeah.
Hello? Mr. No Mouth? Are you there? Everything was silent. Oh, I guess I'll have to solve this one myself then. At that moment, Timothy heard a familiar whistling coming from outside. His new friend was back. Timothy was very relieved.
My fair lady.
Thank goodness you're back. You can help me with my homework now. What's the answer? The man stared at the computer screen.
9.
What's the matter? Is it too difficult? Well, come and take a closer look.
Bruh.
I'm so glad you're here to help me. It's wonderful to have a friend like you now. By the way, I was wondering, how do you whistle when you have no mouth? And that was the end of Little Timothy.
W monster. W man. At least the monster did his homework. At least he did that before he went away. At least he did. We just put his whole mouth in on his head and just twist, crack his shit open, bro. Anyways, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and hope you enjoyed the video. It wasn't as scary as the rest of them, but it was still entertaining. Anyways, goodbye. Eat.